You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards I feel it so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so.
A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach.
Catching out, the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starred in a warehouse in a valley.
It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Country Boy comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
number 44, Buck Country Boy.
Watch my mouth when I finish watching y'all.
box is Jeremy Vasquez. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-0.
And that's a cool moment for him on the mound as he racks up his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
One of the things you're looking forward to as a pitcher, can he advance to the next level? That strikeout right there, his first strikeout in AAA, could mean a lot of confidence.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Scranton Wilkes-Barre used a nice fifth inning to take.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress, because you know the next call up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues. Not so many young kids like there were in the lower levels. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you know you're there, you could start to sense like, okay, I just got to put up some good numbers. I got to be myself and play as hard as I can. And that next call is going to be the big leagues. And that's where dreams are made.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railroad. It's baseball. It's the show. Now to the plate, here is Emil Raimo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Country Boy is there, and he has it for the first out.
He's out. He's out.
And now here is Buck Country Boy.
Hey, let's fly up there,
Buck Country Boy.
First offering, and it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-2.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Fouled away. Eves aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much. So now to the plate, Ryan Cordell.
The center fielder, Ryan
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Country Boy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Emil Raimo flew out last time up. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Chu is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And a relay home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Digging in will be Buck Country Boy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every...
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
He's out. 4-4. Take the base. He's safe. 3. He's out. 3.
So here is Buck Country Boy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Raimo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
3. He's out. 3.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
At the AAA level, a lot of your teammates are guys who have been to the show already, and they can impart a lot of wisdom that can be really useful to a young player. I got to think you need to pay attention.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Talking with Cliff Floyd, and Cliff, when you're in AAA, those pitchers are making fewer mistakes, and they've got a better read on you. You have to be on your toes as a hitter.
No, you do. And you know what? They come to get you. They know you're the big prospect, and if they can get you out, guess what? You know, they get them.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East tonight. The race for the division continues to heat up. set to get his evening at the plate started. Buck Country Boy trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Next, here is Tyler Payne, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. At the plate now is Buck Country Boy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset. Get him to forget about the negative and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
On the ground, softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. And stepping in, Jake Knoll. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Country Boy is there, 2 gone. So now here is Buck Country Boy, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career. Next to hit, Buck Country Boy. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Country Boy.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Littleton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, it'll be Jackson Flores. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Country Boy is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at third.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run.
Guys, there have been plenty of players who can hit AAA pitching, and then they get to the big leagues, and they can't hit Uncle Charlie, and that's the end of it. I mean, there's plenty of guys. There's a litany of them in the history of the sport. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, he's playing well. I'll grant you that. A nice job. I like what I see. But the pitchers have not adapted to him yet, and when they do and find some weak spots, he's going to have to readjust back. And let me see him do that a couple times before I'm ready to say he's going to be a 10-time All-Star in the Major Leagues. All right, he's not a Hall of Famer yet. Huh? Come here.
Buck Country Boy is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Future, number 44, Buck Country Boy.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. High in the air out to center field. Kelnick has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping in once again is Jeffrey Ramos. He flew out in his last debut. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Country Boy, just a 19-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a curveball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. A good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Batter number 24.
Into the box now, Michael Kaneko. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't...
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, and now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. The batter will be Shea Langoliers. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Kaneko at third with 2 away. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice.
His rise just keeps on going. He's made a name for himself as a pitching prospect, and he is flashing some serious star potential. Al Leiter joins me. Al, where do you come down on his future?
I like him a lot. I think looking at what he's done so far, how do you not like somebody with the stuff that he possesses? So I think it's pretty easy to really dream on a guy like this. He checks every box. I think when you look at
Buck Country Boy takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Up next, Luke Williams. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. And hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. 4-0 to score tonight. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sam Gaviglio earns win number 7 on the season, so that just about does it.
This is a guy we've talked about before, and he's getting a lot more attention lately, really rising up the prospect ranks. Mike Lowell is with me. Mike, you went from 20th round pick to top 100 prospect to a 4-time MLB All-Star. What is it like when you start getting more attention as a prospect?
Well, it's a good feeling because you know you're doing something right, and the organization and people in the industry are really taking notice. However, I think it comes with an added pressure. And how you deal with that pressure, I think, really determines your future, short-term and long-term. For me specifically, I felt like, okay, the attention is great, but I got to really focus on what I've been doing that got me to this point. So I almost wanted to tune it out, focus on my craft, focus on my preparation for each game, and try to maintain that consistency. So that good news that I got and those good numbers I was putting up could basically keep that wave rolling a little bit so I can get either to the next level or make it to the big leagues or sustain myself in the big leagues.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Well, it hasn't been all roses for him lately. He's been scuffling a little bit, and sometimes that light at the end of the tunnel can seem pretty darn dim. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jim, there are so many players who struggle at times on their way to the majors.
A pitching coach offers support to a player coming off a bit of a rocky outing.
When things aren't going well on the mound, how do you work through that? What are the technical aspects that you have to get right? Guys, you've heard me talk before about what a bright future this young player has. He's opening some eyes, he's getting some national attention, and somebody who knows a little about that is Cliff Floyd, once the minor league.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
He's knocking on the door of the big leagues, and he's doing it as a two-way player. Jenny Finch is with me. Jenny, based on his development so far, what can we expect of him?
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is cautioned not to let up.
Well, as prospects make their way up the minor league ranks, there are a lot of challenges they have to deal with, and not all of them are on the field. I've got Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline with me today, and Jonathan, a lot of the toughest obstacles are the mental ones.
Without question, there's so much that goes into being a minor leaguer. You know, first and foremost, wanting to know when that call is going to come. We've all seen really talented prospects try to do too much on the field to force the phone call to come. The best and most overused axiom I've ever heard is you can only control what you can control.